like, if I'm starting out play-by-play, then I'll call the play, and then as soon as I stop talking, you break it down as if you're either analyzing the play or you're talking about, well, hey, in that other game I saw he did this, that kind of stuff. That analysis fills in the gaps. I'm just there to set you up. So that's how and then once I get a taste of it in the second quarter, it'll be like that. You kind of get your play called. When you're done, I'll fill in with something I see, and if I don't, that's okay. It's TV. We don't have a telestrator. We don't got to fill it up. What do you do full time for the season?
Constantly, when we get ready for the tournaments and stuff, I'm the one, it's one of the ones to emailing them, trying to get teams here. So leading up to during the tournament, so doing this, after, I guess leading up to too, once Dave writes out the brackets, posting, and then throughout the week, posting, that's just finalized.
So you're full time?
Yeah, I'm full time.
Awesome. So do you live close by?
I live right here on the property.
Wow.
I got a little place.
That's awesome. See if they'll get the starters. How far ahead of the game have you been going on, William?
We're on right now.
Okay. But I mean, when do you want to start, like, broadcast?
Just whenever. It's gotta be ready.
We'll try to catch right before starters, I guess. Then. Are they doing the national anthem before this one?
That's a good question.
I'll find out.
Can I make a special request? I just need 2 games. I need the one that was just played. And I need the 8 o'clock from last night. Can I get those 2 put on here?
I got a DVD that's making the system resources is probably mine on there.
Okay.
It's what we just started shooting.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have to get it right now.
You gonna be in the morning?
Well, I'm going to be real early. So you brought a DVD at the last one.
I got a slot actually. Do you have this? Yeah. So you want this past game?
The girls' game we just had 8 o'clock from last night.
Alright, let me see what I got. There's the last game.
back.
Cutting into the lead is Robinson. It's a 1-point ball game. We are back on the live stream. Thank you for being patient with us here on PrepSpin. Boy, it's not TV if nothing's going wrong. That's just how it goes.
That's right.
And here we are in the title game. Reset it for you. Here comes Evangel down 1. Pull-up jumper. He's feeling it. Can't quite get it from that distance, though. And coming the other way is Miller. And he floats it over the front of the rim. Hakeem Miller stretches that lead back out to 3 for the Minutemen. Concord's in the yellow. Evangel in the green. Little pump fake. Does not fall. Whitfield with the board. And a jump ball called. And possession arrow favors the Minutemen. It should be their basketball. Couple of subs coming in for Concord. Returning to the floor is Juanir Moore. And also checking back in is Herbie Brown. And hey, check us out on Twitter, PrepSpin, at PrepSpin, PrepSpin, the spin in prep sports. Check us out on Twitter. Tell us what you're thinking. Cheer for your team. Take a picture of how you're watching the game and share it with us. And why don't you go ahead and tag at NACA Sports in that tweet as well. Show some love to the NACA.
You want to give a shout out to a favorite player too, feel
Absolutely.
more than welcome, or your team, you're cheering on your team at home, feel free, shout out. We'll be happy to read that over the air.
Last night, so many players and fans in here were tweeting and Facebooking everything that was going on that they crashed the router here at Fort Bluff. And so the kids getting it done on social media. We want you to join the conversation. What a ball game we've got on tap here for you. 4:45 to decide a national championship in the Division III NACA National Tournament. It is a 3-point ball game here, and Concord has the lead. For those of you just joining us, this is Fort Bluff in Dayton, Tennessee, your host for this NACA National Championship. Here come the Minutemen. They hold a 3-point lead. The intensity on defense is picking up for the Eagles of Evangel. Jackson, cross court to Brown. Brown can't get past the stingy defense up top by Tavian Matthews. And another missed 3 by Miller. The baseline going to come back around and reset it. Here's Henderson. Robinson now with the basketball on the far side. Back up to Henderson. They're going to take their time. No rush here. It's a 4 minutes to decide this thing. They've got to start to really protect the basketball now.
Yeah, they do. Every possession is crucial here coming down the stretch in these last 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Absolutely. Henderson into the corner. Now he's got it back from Robinson. Swinging it around. Into the corner, trying to get it inside to Sereno. Can't do it. They've not tried that lob in a while. And they throw it away after a patient 30-second possession. You can't like that if you're the coach over on that sideline right now.
No, I mean, what were you just saying? They got to protect the basketball. And they, like you said, they did for about 30 seconds. But then, a little carelessness. And all it takes is one little slip up and the turnover. Ball going back to Concord now.
If you're going to use the clock in the late stages to try to gain the advantage, you got to get points. Here comes Concord. They're going to attack. It rolls home for Herbie Brown. He's had a heck of a second half.
5-point lead now for Concord with 3:08 left to play here in the game.
Nice pass. Sereno can't get the bunny. That is a very tough in and out. Oh my goodness, here comes Concord. 5-point lead, under 3 minutes to play here in the title game. And it'll stay Concord basketball.
If I'm Concord here, I'm slowing things down, pulling it out a little bit here. No reason to rush into any quick shots.
At the same time, you kind of got to dance with the girl that brought you.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
They've been attacking the basket. Sometimes if you slow down, you're prone to make more mistakes.
Yeah. And it throws you off because you're changing things up too much. But yeah, I mean.
And I think that's what that timeout right there is. He takes a full timeout because you sit down and you get your breath. You got 2:51 to take that trophy home and that banner home, and it's a 4-point or 5-point ball game.
And best folks, if they hear
Our producer here for PrepSpin, William Warfield, would like to know from our Twitter faithful to say, can you hear us? Yes, we can. Jill Hughes says, yes. So glad to hear the action now. How tall are those guys? Hard to tell online. Okay. I appreciate the feedback. Well, let's run it down. For the Concord team out of Delaware, Michael Jackson, wearing number 31, down to inbound the basketball, is 6 feet 2 inches. He's a senior. 35, 1 year more, is 6'7", listed as 6'7". He's a sophomore. Hameen Miller is 5'9". His brother is also 5'9", Hakeem Miller. And then you've got Herbie Brown at 6'1". I'll give you the Evangel list here in just a moment. Thank you for your tweet on PrepSpin. Oh, a near steal. But here comes Concord, a little dribble inside. He can't get it to go, but he will go to the line. Hameen Miller after the foul by Adam Sereno. And Adam Sereno, wearing number 23, he is a 6'4" junior who picked up the foul. Wearing number 12 is a 6-foot sophomore, and Cameron Robinson, who's had a good ball game for Evangel, as the first free throw doesn't go. Down on the post for Evangel at the moment is number 14. He's a freshman. Tavion Matthews is 6'1", so hopefully that's giving you some perspective. We definitely thank you for the tweet, Jill Hughes. We've got an 8-point ball game now. Pardon me, a 6-point ball game. 1 + 6 still equals 7, I think. 2:42 to go. 6 points equals the largest lead for Concord. Their second time having that large of a lead. A little cut, can't get it to go. Boy, there's been several of those in the second half for Jeffrey Gordon especially that just can't quite finish at the rim.
Yeah, he's right there, and just a nice, easy, soft touch, but gives it just a little too much, and it comes back off and into the hands of Concord.
You got to start crediting the length and the shot blocking ability of the Minutemen when those kind of layups start not falling for you in the second half. What a drive there, can't go. Big board, no go as well. And here comes the Eagles of Evangel after a near turnover in the backcourt. Big three-point basket by Cameron Robinson. And now we've got a three-point game again. 2 minutes to play.
Evangel says, hold up a second, this game ain't over yet.
That's right. Oh, a little crossover gets Fort Bluff rocking, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. They say he was in the act, and I'm telling you, that young man has had a second half. Herbie Brown is a 6'1" senior, and he has turned it up here in the second half. Going to try to extend that Minuteman lead with 1:51 to play. The NACA National Championships via PrepSpin for your viewing pleasure, and the first free throw goes. What a contest for the Division III Men's Championship here at Fort Bluff. And to no surprise, there's no one has left this gymnasium.
In fact, maybe more have come in since the beginning.
Little floater on the baseline, tough shot. Turns into a transition opportunity for Concord.
Oh, beautiful pass and finish.
Flips it inside, and Hakeem Miller in transition. 61-54, 1.5 to play. Concord bench starting to feel it, and the fans getting into it. And an offensive foul turns it over, and again, a costly change of possession for Evangel.
That was huge because they needed a basket there more than any other time, and to have a turnover at this stage in the game.
Timeout Evangel. Oh my goodness. The Eagles of Evangel feel their hopes dwindling away. They're from Dale City, Virginia. Coach Dennis Marshall calls a timeout to try to get them ready for the stretch run. We've got just 86 seconds before one of those banners goes home with one of these two Division III teams. The Minutemen and the Eagles trying to put their place in NACA history. I know you can't see it on our cameras, but if you're ever in the gym here at Fort Bluff, there's pictures on the walls all the way around the gym that tell you the several names that have played here and gone on to play college basketball. And NACA really treasures the kids that are successful and whatever they do, but they really do a great job of keeping it basically a community here at NACA.
Yeah, a lot of kids that come in, they look at that wall of fame and they just are amazed by, oh man, that guy came and played here and just
I want to
can't
make
believe
that
it.
wall.
Yeah, they want to make that wall. So that, puts a lot in them, and they just, are going to work harder, go back home and step up their game to hopefully someday go on and play in college and end up on our wall of fame. So definitely a motivation for the kids that come here.
Great group of kids that come in here, and I know that Dave Sakura and Coach Champion, they love to see these kids come on campus. Here we go. Pressure from Evangel and a foul. Not in the bonus just yet, I don't think. Nope, we are. We are in the 1-and-1, and Concord will now try to win it from the free throw line. If they hit their free throws, they can take this one home.
Yes, they can. It's going to come down to some clutch free throw shooting here as Concord tries to put this one out of reach.
Herbie Brown, who has had himself one of those second halves that he's going to get to talk about when he goes home, and they show this DVD at school from PrepSpin. Gets the front end. That is a big free throw right there.
Yeah, we saw a lot of games earlier, missed free throws down the stretch, and the other team able to come back because of that. So Concord not wanting to follow suit here as he's able to knock both of them down.
And now a mountain of a 9-point lead. They're making an adjustment on the clock here at Fort Bluff. So that's the stoppage in play. They had to run off 4, apparently. They didn't start it soon enough, and the officials caught it. 1:18 now to play. 63-54. Evangel. They've got to get a run going, and that would have been a big shot. It does not fall for Cameron Robinson, and a near turnover, but sending Brown back to the line. Wow. Such a close game the entirety of this championship game, and here at the end, Concord stretching it out and making it a very steep hill to climb for Evangel with just 66 seconds to play. Ten-point game.
Concord not messing around. They're going to end this thing, and they don't want any fluke stuff happening down the stretch. Second free throw miss, though.
Cotton pulls in the board. 10-point ball game. If they're going to make a run, it's got to start right here on this possession. Big block, but the foul is underneath, and that one's going to be on Jackson. Moore had the block, but Jackson got him underneath on the baseline. And they're hugging over. It's my bad. I know you had that block, and I stole it right from you. Oh, the camaraderie of these teams and the sportsmanship this week has been amazing. Evangel getting the opportunity to get a couple points with the clock stopped at 58 seconds. It's one way.
I'm sorry. Well, if you're going to score, no better way to do it than with the clock stopped. So.
Yeah, again, there we were on the same page again. I was going to say the same thing, and he gets both. Now it's an 8-point game. Pressure here by Evangel.
You got a foul right away. Well, I guess go for the steal first, which they do.
A steal.
Smart play.
And
got it. Oh.
Absolutely. Jeffrey Gordon finally gets to finish at the rim. Here we go. 6-point ball game. Concord bringing it down. Here's Jackson going to hold it. Going to force him to foul. And does he get the timeout? Yes, he did. Coach Jackson got the timeout. And Cam Robinson's getting a shout out from his uncle via PrepSpin on Twitter. Mr. Robinson says hello. Number 12, Cameron Robinson on the Evangel squad, getting a shout out from his uncle via Twitter. You can do the same thing. PrepSpin, PrepSpin, at PrepSpin for Twitter, and at NACA Sports. Waning seconds of this Division III championship game. It is a 6-point game. It was just a few seconds ago. It was a 10-point game. So don't turn off your computer yet. "41 seconds. And you can see it there, a packed gymnasium here at the Bluff. It is
cooking in here. There's so many bodies in here. It is warm.
Yeah, we even got the windows open upstairs here, and it's still.
I can't imagine these athletes leaving it all on the floor. They probably all lost 5 pounds apiece. Concord, important inbound here. Confusion. They get it in. Here's Brown underneath. And the foul, and he's going to go to the line. And Hakeem Miller, he'll have a chance to put 2 more on the board and try to extend the lead.
Well, you hate to foul there, but a good foul. I mean, not giving up the easy layup, so
Exactly.
making him earn it from the line.
Cotton checks back in for Evangel, and Concord brings everybody off the line to get back for defense with 36 seconds to play. Boy, this has been a treat of a ball game here for the Division III championship game, and the first free throw was missed, so a glimmer of hope creeping back in for the Eagles.
That door staying just a little bit open there for Evangel.
Concord hasn't quite been able to shut it. It's been arm's length. Here comes the Eagles. 30 seconds to play. A near travel, a rushed 3, and it doesn't go, and they've got a foul here. They don't yet. Outlet. And a near turnover. Jackson is fouled. Wow, what a sequence. 21 seconds to play.
Concord got fortunate there, almost turning it right back over to Evangel.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, if I was Evangel there, I probably wouldn't have gone for that forced 3. You know, maybe a quick 2 and then a foul. You know, try to play the 2-for-1 game here for a little bit, you know.
Well, Cameron Robinson is one of the kids that early was hitting a lot of 3s, and you want him to shoot a shot from outside, but that forced one falling away in the corner is probably not what they drew up. Pretty sure Coach Marshall didn't want that one, but here we are again with missed free throws. 20 seconds. Here come the Eagles of Evangel. Can they make it interesting? Gonna drive here. Pull up jump shot. And it goes. 10 seconds to play. Jeffrey Gordon closes the gap to 4. I've seen stranger things on this court, Travis. Oh my goodness. Full timeout. Well, as we go down here, we're gonna have a trophy presentation in a moment. A lot of kids getting recognition, all tournament team, and plenty of stuff going on here. Concord Minutemen getting some tweets, and Jesse Orfatel, or at Jezio01, says, shout out to all the boys on the Concord team who are 10 seconds away from sealing a championship if they can hold off the Eagles here. And Josh Brown's brother gets a shout out as well on Twitter. VEBrown33 says, shout out to my little bro, Josh Brown. So the Twitter conversation continues and the national championship game continues. It's a 4-point ball game, 10.5 seconds to play, and the Eagles of Evangel, that door's about cracked now. It's not wide open, but they've got a sliver. It's one of those doors where you can just see the light, you know, coming through in the wintertime. Concord has the basketball. They're going to go for the steal first and then try to foul. And they're going to have to foul here, and that will send Hakeem Miller to the line, and the foul will be called on Jeffrey Gordon. What a contest. NACA Division III National Championship game here at Fort Bluff in Dayton, Tennessee. Take an opportunity to thank the sponsors of NACA, Pensacola Christian College, Score International, 323 Sports, and a new sponsor today, Advocare. Couldn't do it without the sponsors, the volunteers, the staff, the players and coaches that come on campus, the great speakers we have at the rallies, and just the whole experience at NACA. And, of course, the executive producer, William Warfield, and PrepSpin out of Nicholasville, Kentucky, have done a fantastic job the last 2 weeks. It's a 6-point lead now for Concord, and that door's closing almost shut on a chance for Evangel to make a comeback. Travis, I know that you've called now 61 ball games here pretty much.
And 2 more to go tomorrow.
2 more to go. I know there's a Division V championship game for the boys. Cameron Robinson getting out another shout out this time from his sister, Shaliri Young. I'm not even going to attempt to talk about your Twitter handle, but thanks for the shout out on PrepSpin. I know that Division 5 Championship Boys is 11:45 tomorrow, and I can't remember what the other title game is.
Division 6 boys.
Division 6 boys. So there'll be 2 more banners given out here at the Bluff tomorrow. Here's Evangel. And the last 3 doesn't fall, but effort every second of the way, and we've got a half a second left. But ladies and gentlemen, your Division 3 champions, the Minutemen of Concord Christian Academy in Wilmington, Delaware. The 18-hour trip home is going to be sweet, and it's going to be heavy, a banner and a trophy. What an effort by Evangel, but coming up just that short, a 6-point win. And Travis, your final thoughts on a Division III championship game?
Well, just a great game all around, and definitely not a disappointment whatsoever. It was everything that I thought and then more. So very thankful to have been able to do this game with you. I appreciate you coming on and doing the play-by-play. That was awesome. I enjoyed it, man.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
I enjoyed being here. Glad to help out. And the same reason PrepSpin does it. We do it for these kids and these fans and these families. But right now they're going to hand out some trophies, so we're going to get out of the way. But your champions, the Concord Minutemen, defeat the Evangel Eagles 66-60, and a Division III title will go home to Wilmington, Delaware. Thanks for joining us on PrepSpin here at the NACA National Tournament. That was fun.
Get the slam dunk.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. In a minute, I'll stay here. I'm going to see if I can go find the
Part of the show appreciation to you all. Thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, team working. Those who best team sportsmanship to be best. The lines and Christian. Fourth place finishers, PrepSpin Christian Academy from Blacksburg, Virginia. Third place finishers, Horizon Christian Academy from Indianapolis, Indiana. Our national runners-up, give a nice hand to Evangel Christian from Rare City, Virginia.